All right, everyone. Welcome to the podcast formerly known as the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We had some typo issues from people that thought it was just way too long, frankly, and it didn't flow well. So from now on, we're just the Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yes.
By my side, we have, as always, Dylan Thompson.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
And as always, as well, I think you've been in every episode anyway.
Not the
Carter
first one.
Gabrielson.
No, not
Actually,
the first one.
Not the first
Not the
two.
first
I
one?
should say.
Okay,
The first meeting, but not the first two.
Right. So, welcome everyone. How are you guys?
Oh, trying to survive the corona.
Okay, I got that
Prepping
point.
for
Social distancing rocks!
social distancing.
It's my favorite.
It's like what I do 70% of the day.
And quite
Anyway.
honestly,
I just hate people, so I just sit in my room anyways.
there is
People
kind of a
make me
meme going around where it's like people that usually stay inside now have to go out because they've now is the only time that they can. Or
Right.
would like to because no one else is out. But I don't feel that way at all.
Same.
Like I have no desire to go anywhere. However, I did see
I like
on
to
the Minneapolis subreddit, linked to the homepage, was places to visit this weekend.
What? Who's doing that?
I know who's writing that. I mean, it's just
Do you not know what is going on?
and will they be blamed if people are infected? Because
so.
they too went to these places on the weekend.
Yeah, I certainly hope so.
I mean, plenty of dummies out there in the world. I'd say myself included, but I am smart enough to stay home and play video games all evening
And save the world while doing
and
it.
save the world while doing
First,
it.
first, let me just say something. I started playing Ori in the Blind Forest,
Mm.
and man, that's real good. It's really, really, really good.
So how far are you in Ori?
So I just got to the first tree. I don't remember what that's called, but
And by tree, do you mean first power up or the first actual
like
yeah,
first big tree.
like boss? Yeah,
It's like
Or
the
first temple,
Gnord-
like first.
Gnord tree or something
Yeah.
like that. That is it's a good game.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you right now, that is the only tree. There's not like more trees. I don't know where you're getting the impression that there's gonna be more trees,
The
I don't
first tree.
but
It
But
said go get a water thing, and then I put the water thing in
I
the
put the wire in the tree, and now I win.
I do the thing.
I do the thing. I put the thing in the thing, and now I am the thing.
Excuse the slurping noises.
What are you
I don't-
drinking?
Bubbly water.
Like Bobby Brand, or
No. Wait, yes.
it's pretty good.
What are you
Orange
drinking,
bubbly
Zach?
water.
You drinking anything, Zach?
I am. I have myself a glass of very, very expensive, very desirable.
Desirable, you say?
Yes, Evan Williams, bottled in bond,
Oh
Kentucky
man,
straight bourbon.
that is so
So desired and sought after in the whiskey community.
I traded 3 rolls for this.
Oh, toilet paper, right?
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Yeah.
What currency do you use now?
Yeah, exactly. All the currency now is only toilet paper.
Remember when Bitcoin was? Now there's going to be toilet paper
Oh my god,
instead
electronic
of
toilet
e-money,
paper.
electronic toilet paper. So
I
now that we're talking about toilet paper, though, I mean we're not going to continue because that would be dumb. But it brings me to the thought: are you guys the kind of people that puts the toilet paper on the roll, right? A,
I didn't
with
know
it
this
folding
going.
front, or B, folding in the back.
If
in
you
the
fold it
rear.
in the back, you're a psychopath, and you should
Folding-
be killed.
the people that fold in the back are the ones that are hoarding it.
Right.
the-
Yes.
The freaks of nature, they're the ones that are making everything like I can't even find salted butter. I have to buy unsalted butter.
Well, I mean that's not the end of the world. You still
is.
could just
It
put
is.
salt in butter.
What? How?
What am I
How do you
supposed to
do that?
Am I supposed to melt it and then put salt in it and,
And
then
then
No,
somehow
I mean, like-
yeah, and then
cool it down?
refreeze it or re-solidify?
No,
Are
you
stupid?
you let it kind of get soft. Like
Yeah.
you leave it out,
Yeah.
And
Do you
then
roll it?
no, just whenever you're putting butter in something, you just put some salt in it.
That's genius.
It's not that
That's
hard.
amazing.
That is truly beyond anything I've ever dreamed of.
Mm-hmm.
Salted, unsalted butter.
Yes.
Another thing I learned about butter is, have you ever heard of ghee? Ghee.
No.
G-A-G-E. No.
It's called, well, so it's basically clarified butter. It's used as cooking oil. So normally you wouldn't use butter as an oil-like substance because the milk fats inside of it burn very
Yep.
easily, and
Yep, yep.
it ruins your pots and pans and the food you're cooking with. Well, if you melt butter and then let it settle, all the milk fats and other heavy, dense parts of the butter will settle to the bottom, and then
Okay.
you basically skim off the top. That's the ghee, that top part where it's very clear.
Hmm.
Take that off, you let it re-solidify, and that's used as cooking oil for
Really?
numerous amounts of things. And it tastes, I mean, it's butter, so it makes everything taste like butter with none of the side effects of burning or unhealthy fats, trans fats
I might try that.
or saturated fats. Well, it still's got a bunch of saturated fats, but a little bit better for you. Hey, you don't have to, use something trendy like avocado oil, you know.
Avocado oil is tasty though.
Eh, you're the Italian, won't you? I thought it was like an Italian thing to only use olive oil for like
Eh.
everything.
It is. We use olive oil for basically everything.
Well, I guess you guys said what you're drinking, so I might as well say what I'm drinking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Indulge
I
us.
I am drinking, poured myself in my Norland blacked out glass.
Did you say Norland or New Orleans?
Norland.
Okay.
Norland.
Norland.
New Orleans.
Basically like a Yeti insulated glass, but
Oh my god.
for whiskey.
That is the true alcoholic coming
Oh,
out.
it's got like little divots on the bottom, so when you swirl it, it's supposed to like atomize the whiskey better.
Excellent.
So it's like basically it's an insulated Glencairn.
That's kind of great actually.
It's amazing, and you don't get smudges on the outside because it's blacked out, so it
Nice.
always looks good. But I am in this glass. And this glass is about $25. In this glass is Elijah Craig barrel proof whiskey. I think 122 proof. That's what I'm having.
That sounds tasty.
It is. It's very nummy. It's very good. So yes, that is what I am drinking. Obviously, if we were together, we would probably be partaking possibly of that. But
We
alas,
are partaking alone.
we have to partake
Unfortunately,
alone.
because of bad things that are happening in the world.
Yep.
This is a great time to be alive, quite frank.
It's
Really?
interesting.
Especially
It's
as a
very
young
interesting.
person.
Come at me, Corona.
Come at me, Corona.
Come
dare
at
you.
me. I'm
Um,
not gonna let some light beer kill me.
Do you guys, when you're binging a show, you want to drink something? What kind of drinks you guys or drink?
What are we reaching for?
Right, what do you reach? It doesn't have to be alcoholic, just in general. Like,
It's gonna be alcoholic.
right, okay. So then what kind of alcohol?
I think it depends. I think if we're talking mixed drinks, cocktails, it's probably for me gonna be it's gonna be probably an old fashioned, most likely.
Yep.
How
How about you, Carter?
Honestly, well, if we're talking cocktails, it's probably gonna be
We don't have to, but give us both. Give us both.
okay. Well, okay. So if we're talking cocktails, or if we're talking alcoholic and or non-alcoholic, probably I would say, you know,
No, we don't know.
I'm trying to think of words and I can't word.
Kentucky
Old-fashioned.
Mule? Okay.
Old fashioned.
Okay.
Manhattans are good,
Uh huh.
very tasty.
Yep.
But you know, if we're talking non-alcoholic, I'm saying like just bubbly,
Like what you're drinking right now.
just straight bubbly. I already finished that because it's so good. I just got a glass of ice right now.
Just chomping on that ice.
Well, if I was chomping on the ice, I think it would mess up the
Mess up the what?
recording. So
Oh
Did you
yeah.
get hardlined?
no, not yet.
Oh, that's why.
Okay, so I heard a. I mean, this. I'm pretty sure this is real, but I've always done this. Whenever I'm, have a glass of something and there's ice in it, there's always ice left over,
Yep.
and then I eat the ice. I chomp the ice.
Yep.
How bad is that for my chompers, my teeth?
I've heard that it's bad. I've also heard that it really doesn't matter.
So you've heard it both ways.
Yeah.
Because
I'm-
I wanna keep my teeth strong, but I also love chomping ice. I'm that guy,
See, what I do is I just suck on the ice.
Right, but I gotta get that, crunch.
No.
That's
It is very
Mm.
satisfying.
I guess I don't know if it necessarily matters too much.
because
I
I
think
always
if you
thought
got
like,
strong teeth to begin with, I don't
well,
think it would
I don't think
matter.
I don't think teeth strength is a big difference from human to human. I mean,
Right.
we all have the same calcium carbonate structure of our bones. I don't think some people, unless you're Bruce Willis in what is it, Unbreakable,
Mm-hmm.
where he's
Mr.
just
Glass.
huh?
He's Mr. Glass.
What'd you say?
Yeah. What'd you say?
I got ice in my mouth. Sorry.
Okay. But yes, where his
He's
bones
Mr.
are literally,
Glass.
yeah, he's literally stronger. But I mean, like, and I've just heard that ice is bad for chomping, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna continue to chomp ice and just be ignorant.
I think it also depends on the kind of ice because I have really soft ice that comes out of my
Soft
fridge.
Soft ice? Is that like hard water and soft water,
I mean, it's also probably been sitting for a while. So
or is it like the difference between a slushy and a frozen lake?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
what's the difference between a slushy and a frozen lake?
Well.
Oh, also I had to for my drink of choice,
Don't know.
for a TV show, if I had to choose, I would always go for like a smoothie. I love drinking smoothies I'm doing nothing. Like,
Smoothie, really?
Oh yeah. Like there used to be it was an off-brand Jamba Juice in Eden
Okay.
Prairie,
Okay.
and I would get my Jamba Juice when I was a kid, and I'd go to the Eden Prairie Mall, and then I'd go to the kids section, and then they would have the TVs would be going in the GameStop and
Ooh.
the air traffic toy store right next to it, and so I would
Ooh.
just sit there and watch all the game trailers on the
Hmm.
TVs. That brings back.
Nice.
So now whenever I have a smoothie, I just think of, not always that, but oftentimes, that nostalgia.
Good memories.
Yeah. And then if I'm just really tired and I just want to really wind down, then it's gonna be neat liqueur. Or, I guess not liqueur, liquor.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just say it funny.
Liqueur.
Liqueur.
So I guess now that we're not quite mandatory quarantine, but I guess voluntarily
Almost.
quarantined, what have you guys been watching?
I
Or
was
what-
introduced. This isn't for the quarantine because I actually haven't watched any show quarantine. But right beforehand, Carter here and another couple people were like, Zach, you gotta watch My Hero Academia. Or if you're in Japan, it's Boku no Hero. And I did not
if
like
you're
it. I did not.
in Japan.
Why the show has a different name in Japan.
Right.
In Japanese. Anyway, I did not like it at first. Like a season, I watched like a season, which if people are like, wait, you watched a season and you didn't like it? Why didn't you stop? Well, it's because the people that told me about it were just so excited for like season 4 coming out or being released weekly that I'm like, okay, something's got to be good about the show. Something changes, and it does, and it gets way better
What
after-
changed about it?
Deku
Deku-
not being whiny.
Yeah, Deku. Well, no, he's
annoying.
still whiny, but he's just less annoying.
He's
And then
like back-
every other side character gets a subplot that makes you actually care about them. Like before, they're just students, and
Yeah.
then you go through a couple episodes where they're not in school, and then you actually get to see, learn a little more about them, their histories.
like the
Mhm.
side episodes of Todoroki.
Well, Dylan's actually
Like-
watching it right now, so we can't spoil too much.
That's awesome. Well, he's past all that.
Yeah, that and his dad.
Yeah, like from the sports festival.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
that was
yeah.
that was
I'm
nice.
finished
Yes.
season 2.
Alright, so that's my pick. What about you guys?
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of anime lately.
Well, you said you're watching Fire Force, right?
Yeah, I watched Fire Force. I watched been watching Assassination Classroom. What else have I been watching? Fire Force, Assassination Classroom, Initial D.
I forgot you were watching that.
Gotta get that tank of gas, right?
Gotta get that
Initial
tank of
D.
gas. I must do this for a free tank of gas.
Deja vu.
What else have I been watching? That's about it.
That's about it.
you got?
I have been mainly playing games, but I have watched a few movies. Been getting into westerns. I tried to watch Once Upon a Time in the West or something. I think I'm close on the name, but I don't know. They said it gets really insane at the end, but it's a pretty long movie. It's like 2.5 hours, and I'm like right in the middle of it, and I don't know. I couldn't really stick to it, so I stopped watching that. Might pick it up at some point, but then a couple days ago I watched.
Have you ever seen Trinity, or They Call Me Trinity? It's a
No.
western. It's like a kind of serious, but also not at all western. It's really good. It's like two brothers. They don't really like each other that much, but they got this really sweet,
Mm.
just relationship basically. And
Two brothers.
yeah, you just watch it. It's really.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll have the time. So,
Yeah.
but then I watched The Man Who Killed Liberty Vallis, I think. It's a
I have
John Wayne
never
movie.
heard of that.
It's a good movie to watch. I think it's got the guy, one of the main characters in it. I think, I don't know if I'm right. I've seen him before in a movie we watched in high school. I think it's the guy that did Mr. John Goes to Washington, or is it Mr. I forget.
Wait, is that the one where he's trying to get a bill passed, and then he
Right.
like?
Yes,
I don't remember that movie. That movie was
I-
dumb.
but I've definitely heard the guy before. He has a very, very recognizable voice, very deep, kind of whiny. And then he plays like this. He plays he's a lawyer in this. And then he's in a stagecoach. Stagecoach gets robbed by bandits, and he sticks up for this lady, and then he gets basically almost beaten to death. And then he's like, "Well, I'm gonna bring this guy to justice." This guy named
Bandits.
Liberty. And then John Wayne's character's like, "You're stupid. That's not how we handle things in the West." He's like, and then he tells him tells him to get a gun, and then he
They kill him.
thinks, well, they do a shootout. He thinks he kills the bad guy, and he starts feeling guilty for it. And then John Wayne basically said, "It's like, no, you didn't kill him. I shot him." And then they show like John Wayne's character standing to the side with a rifle, and as the one guy fires, he fires, so he thinks that he killed the bad guy, and everyone thinks that he killed the bad guy, but in reality, he's a terrible shot. So then he feels better, but then later on, the movie starts out that they're attending his John Wayne's funeral, and it's only like 3 people, and he's basically broke. And the guy that killed, the super terrible guy, basically ended up being governor of the newly formed state.
Gotcha.
Kind of got rich off of being known for killing this guy, and he's grateful for what the character, or what the John Wayne's character did. And then at the end, somebody's like, well, it's nothing's too good for the man who killed, or the man who shot Liberty, which
He's like, I didn't.
right. So that's kind of the thing is. So that was a good movie. I like that one. And then I watched Fistful of Dollars,
Oh yeah.
which that was good. I like that. So I'll probably be on the lookout for the next two. I forget what's after that. Good, the Bad, the Ugly, the last one, that trilogy. Or is that the middle one? But anyways.
I'll look it up.
So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm on kind of like a Western kick. But
Cool.
And that was 1960.
oh yeah, super long time ago.
Yeah, good. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the last one.
What's the second one?
For a few dollars more.
Yes.
That would make sense.
So, Fistful of Dollars, basically, what's his character? Who's the? Oh crap! The main character gets into this town and basically tries to take down these two rival.
Says here that Fistful of Dollars is actually, it was an unofficial remake, well, supposedly,
Yeah.
of a Japanese samurai film.
Right. I had heard that. Yeah, it's interesting. Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood character basically takes down these two rival gangs. So, and then frees the town essentially.
Yep.
So, but it's a good watch. So
Cool.
that's basically what I've been watching. Then as we kind of said, I got that My Hero to watch, but I've been kind of saving that for a rainy day.
Bad.
Save the weeb stuff for a rainy day.
Exactly.
It's so easy to just turn weeb, for a good couple weeks.
I mean, when it's a decent show, it's.
I just hate how I'm watching Hulu and I'm paying, or I have the ad version.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's wasting so much of my life.
That's why you just gotta do free trials of Funimation like I do.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But oh, so we're gonna talk about
Oh yeah.
Well,
we talk about that
speaking
show.
of animes,
Speaking,
Yep,
that's a
right,
good
so-
segue.
that led
This is-
led perfectly into
This
it.
is me and Carter's probably favorite.
Bread and butter.
Bread and butter.
The spicy
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
And
I'm
this is
not
where
actually.
I log
I've never even seen the original Dragon Ball, but I picked up where Z.
Have you watched any of Dragon Ball?
Just stuff on YouTube, the funny parts. All I know is Master Roshi's, the same creep.
Yep.
I like the videos of Goku fighting Tien Shinhan, as a kid, and Krillin,
Yeah.
and then Piccolo,
Yep.
Senior, not Piccolo Junior.
Well, that's
King Piccolo. But yeah, they're the same.
Well, they are technically. but-
Yep. They are technically.
They are.
They are
but
technically.
They're clones, kind of, in a sense.
Well, he just spat an egg out before he died.
Yep.
So it's
I feel like Goku punched the egg out of him.
he's just like, boom.
Because to be honest, when Goku punched him, he was just keeled over and then coughed out the egg.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, he could have chosen to spit out the egg at that moment to preserve his genealogy, but
He did.
I kind of feel like Goku did literally just punch it out of him.
He's just like, give me that egg, boy.
That's the headcanon that I like to accept. Give me that egg, boy.
Give me
I'll
that egg, boy.
make myself a piccolo omelet. So
Okay.
I mean, is the one one fact I wanted to bring up also is when I was a kid, Dragon Ball Z was not on the air. Instead, it was Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is a
Trash.
edited version. Well, it's not trash.
Trash.
It's a re-edited version of Dragon Ball Z, and it just cuts out a lot of filler episodes and just filler content.
Those are the
So-
best episodes.
Are they though?
Yeah, some of them are good.
I mean, it took like 3 episodes in the original Dragon Ball Z for Goku to get Super Saiyan 1 when he was fighting.
That's true.
That was, and then
That's
And then-
painful.
it was painful. And then Frieza was like, "This Namek is going to explode in 5 minutes," and then,
And
six-
then
60
40 episodes later.
Yeah, I don't think it was 60. It
So
was
what's-
just a lot.
Well, that was the
what's like-
longest fight in anime history.
Ugh.
It's a 3. If I watch, or there's some guy
That's
like
not a fight. If it takes
compile-
60 episodes, that's not a fight.
compiled it together, and it was 3.5 hours.
Oh my god.
Of
This is the total length of the fight between Goku and Frieza. in
Goku
Dragon-
and
Well,
Frieza.
this is Reddit, so but it says 4 hours and 13 minutes.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's so long.
So start back at the beginning. What is like
Dragon Ball.
what is Dragon Ball? When does it start? What is
Yeah,
the premise of the multiple series of it?
yeah. So we got Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are kind of directly related, but it revolves around a little alien monkey boy named Goku. Well, actually, his real name's Kakarot, but he's ejected from his planet, of which we do not know the origins of until Dragon Ball Z. But we do
Krypton.
know that when Goku does land on Earth, he A has a tail, B is a baby, and C turns into a gigantic gorilla monkey ape when it's a full moon. And when I mean gigantic, I mean like skyscraper.
Like multiple stories.
He is
like,
huge.
He's gigantic. He's
And
like
he's a-
40 feet
And
tall.
he's a baby. This is baby Goku. So, in order to stop that from continuing to happening, the person that found him with Crash Land, Grandpa Gohan, cuts his tail off. That seems to be the source of that unruly power. Then Goku grows up a little bit, basically lives a kind of childlike life. You could say he's childlike the whole time because he never really loses that boyish attitude.
Yeah.
He's never serious unless he's fighting. But
Even
So,
when
yeah.
he's fighting, he's not serious.
yeah, so Carter, you just run Dylan through basically what happens with baby to adult Goku really fast.
Well, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched Dragon Ball.
What? Did you tell me? Yeah.
Basically, I have the timeline right here. Basically, Goku finds this girl named Bulma. She is searching for the Dragon Balls.
And what are the Dragon Balls, Carter? Could you explain those?
The Dragon Balls are magic balls that when you collect all 7,
7.
they basically grant you a wish. You get one wish
From who?
from Shenron,
The Eternal
the
Dragon.
Eternal Dragon. So basically, Goku meets Bulma. They go on an adventure to go and find all the Dragon Balls. And they are met some opposition. They've met, many characters over the seasons. The Red Ribbon Army. That's one of the
They're
big baddies in this season.
Are you confused yet, Dylan? Are you,
Oh, wait.
you're hanging with us for now?
There's a monkey baby lands.
Yeah, Monkey Baby. Yeah.
Monkey Baby meets a girl.
Monkey
girl
baby
and the
loses
monkey
his tail.
Go on an adventure. Monkey Baby no longer has. No, he doesn't. He still has his tail. Gohan never
They
cut it off.
You just
No.
told me they cut it off.
They docked
Um,
it.
No.
What? That's how they stopped him.
It grew back. Because how would he grow Great Ape when they were in the castle with Pilaf?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't cut off until crap, who cut off his tail? Someone did. I don't remember who cut off his tail. Was it Yamcha?
No, it was the little samurai sword dude.
Oh, it was Yajirobe.
Yeah, Yajirobe.
He's got a knack for cutting tails off.
Interesting.
Yeah, he goes Great Ape and destroys Pilaf Castle. After that, he meets Master Roshi and meets his best friend Krillin. Then him and Krillin and Master Roshi do some training. Basically, gets them ready to fight in the World Martial Art Tournament. Goku kicks some booty, but doesn't win.
Okay.
Then they collect all of the Dragon Balls again. Fight some dudes. Some stuff happens.
Okay.
Another World Martial Art Tournament takes place. This is when King Piccolo appears.
And Piccolo is.
Piccolo's the green guy.
so he's got like that.
He's a warlord. He wants to rule the earth. He's from Namek.
He is from the planet Namek.
Okay, so he's warlord. So he's
Wait a
basically
second.
Mussolini. He's Mussolini. It's
Mussolini.
Green. It's a green
Yep.
Mussolini. Okay. All right.
Yes.
I get that. Okay.
Okay, so basically now we're getting more into the adult Goku. So another World Martial Art Championship takes place. Goku becomes engaged to this girl he met, Chi-Chi. Goku defeats Piccolo Jr., who is King Piccolo's spawn that he spits out of an egg. And then Goku and Chi-Chi get married.
Yep.
They have a son named Gohan. And that's about it for Dragon Ball.
I like how Chi-Chi, she was like super into Goku because of his fighting and
Yeah.
his like, not aggression but just skill and fighting spirit. And then as soon as Gohan is born, she's like, Gohan, you have to focus on your school, on your studies. It's like a switch just flipped. She's like, wait a minute.
Well, she went full mom.
Yeah, well, I think also she realized that Goku is as dumb as a brick and couldn't get a real job. All he could do is farm because he never gets tired.
Mm-hmm.
That's an episode in Dragon Ball Super where they train by harvesting the crops.
They harvest, what was it, radishes?
Yeah, it was like radishes or carrots or
That
something.
was great.
And cabbage. So anyway, we're in Dragon Ball Z now. So now we got Piccolo Jr., who he's not like quite as evil as King Piccolo, but he's still like bad.
He wants to take over the world, basically.
He still wants to take over the world. He's just not as straight up aggressive or violent.
I was driven.
Right.
And he's like, I hate Goku. I want to kill Goku.
Yeah, he wants to kill Goku. So while they're together, another alien lands on the Earth. And surprise, surprise, it is Goku's brother Raditz, who is now that you only have to watch a couple episodes to realize that Raditz is like the crappiest Saiyan ever.
Oh, he's a terrible Saiyan.
He is so bad at fighting. He's still better than Goku and Piccolo Jr., but not both of them at the same time.
Oh no.
Compared to the rest of the Saiyans that were a warrior race that enslaved and destroyed many, many planets.
Sold them to the highest bidder.
Yep, and sold them. Anyway, Piccolo Jr. and Goku team up to kill Raditz. However, in order to do so, Goku had to restrain Raditz, and Piccolo Jr. killed them both. So he got a win-win. Except for the fact that then he had to take care of Gohan.
But how did
Who is
he
Goku's son?
restrain?
So Goku died.
Goku dies a
Yes.
lot.
He dies like probably 6 times.
Oh my god. Okay.
But just understand that in Dragon Ball, no one really dies. They just go. They're like instantly teleported to the afterworld. What is it, Otherworld, right?
Otherworld, I think.
Yeah, Otherworld. And then you have to wait in line, and then this guy puts you in heaven and hell. Or
Like-
if you're a fighter, you go to where
You
other
usually
spots.
you usually have to wait, but you
Goku
don't
pretty much
have to
skipped the
wait
line.
dependent
He
on
skipped one.
like who you are.
Yeah,
Because most people lose their like physical body, but Goku got to keep his physical body because he was such a good person.
yeah. So here we get this kind of
Huh.
split story where Goku has to go and train with King Kai in the other world, and Piccolo Jr. has to not raise but just kind of protect Goku's son Gohan in this weird relationship. This entire Piccolo Jr. raising Gohan was taken out of Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh, seriously? I thought that was great.
I mean, almost everything. I mean, it still happens, but you get like none of the actual events that happened.
Oh, like those are great.
It just kind of skips over it.
Yeah.
So Gohan gets a cool sword. He gets a cool little outfit. He has to live alone in the wilderness for months by himself. It's great.
How old is he at this point? Like 10?
Not even. There's no way. I'm pretty sure he's like 12 when he kills Cell. So
What? He's
Hold
only
on.
12 when he kills Cell?
I mean, he's not old.
Holy crap.
So it's going good.
Yep, things are
Uh,
going great. Everyone's dead.
Everyone's
So-
dead, and
once-
there's also two
so now-
Saiyans.
Yeah, so because Raditz died, the two Saiyans that are part of his team are like, oh shoot, we gotta go to that planet, go kind of see what's up, gotta take
Mhm.
revenge. And these two people are Vegeta, mainstay and a favorite in many Dragon Ball fans roster, and Nappa, who in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged is absolutely hilarious. Probably the funniest joke they have next to the Krillin loss count. Because Ghost Snap is the best. Anyway,
Ghost
come-
Nappa?
oh, you gotta watch the bridge, man. It is the greatest thing ever. So yeah, lots of training happens. They're all of Goku's friends are getting ready to fight these Saiyans. They come along. Vegeta has Nappa fight first, and Nappa pretty much wipes the floor with everyone. Kills Yamcha. I know you don't know who that is, but you really don't need to.
Basically, all of Goku's friends straight up just kills them all.
Yep. And
Pretty
I'm
well.
sorry, wait, did he kill Yamcha? No, Yamcha lived. It was
No, he killed
he killed
Chaozu.
Chaozu.
Because Chaozu tried to like. No, Yamcha got killed by a Cyberman.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
it like
It tore through him.
self-destructed on him.
Yeah, so lots of people die, and then finally, just Goku gets the go-ahead to come back to Earth and fight Vegeta and Nappa. So he pretty much cripples Nappa, almost kills him, and then Vegeta sees that Nappa is so weak, and so Vegeta kills his friend Nappa because he's not worthy of being a Saiyan. So now the only two Saiyans alive in the story are Goku and Vegeta, and then Goku's son, who's half Saiyan. Pretty great. So then Vegeta is way more powerful than Goku, and so Goku, all he has to do is use the techniques he learned from King Kai, which is the Kaioken, which is an OP move that just multiplies your power by up to 10-fold, or no, well, 10-fold at first.
Well, you can do it up to as many times as you want. I think.
Right,
But
as much as your body can handle.
Yeah, it's so much a strain on your body.
Yep. So he goes up to
Such a
Kaioken.
mess.
It is. It's great. It's really great. I mean,
It's such a-
obviously, it makes way more sense when you stretch this out over 60 episodes. That's why they're so long. Because
It does make
in the midst of all the screaming
you
and
watch it-
talking, and then I think they had some excellent wind noise effects. you ever noticed that? You watch an episode of Dragon Ball, and every episode starts with a little like drum roll and a trumpet, bump, 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 and then it's just the sound of the wind as the
It
two
is
opponents they just look at
pretty
each other,
great.
and then it's just lots of
Mhm.
eyes, lots of shots on the face. Okay, this is taking a long time, but we're not even close
We
to being
barely even put it.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
well, I told you, Dylan, how many episodes of Dragon Ball Z there were. I think it was. Let me just
200
look it up again.
plus.
Oh, it's I think it's
Oh.
300 plus. This is just the Dragon Ball Z. So this is the Saiyan saga, the Frieza saga, and the Cell saga, and I believe also the Buu saga.
Don't forget the android.
I think that's part of the Cell saga.
Does that count as Cell?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a very interesting
He's like, please turn this off.
story. Um,
Well,
yeah.
maybe what we should do is we should finish the Frieza saga now, and then
291.
we'll do
We'll do it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
we'll
Cell
do
saga
the
and-
Cell
Part two.
saga. Yeah, we'll do a
Boo.
part 2 because this is like it's
Except
really
everyone. Obviously, people want to.
People are
part
not
two.
going to sit through this.
You're right. You're right.
Nobody's gonna. No, I think we still should do it. It's just so we finish.
All right, let's get this over with. All right, so
just quick.
Vegeta gets his butt whooped by Goku with Kaioken times 4, so he has to retreat into his little alien pod that he dropped in on. He goes back into space to rethink his life.
Okay.
This is also after Swordman cuts off his tail,
Right? Yeah. Jirobe.
so he can
That's
no
part of the
longer
fight. It's a long fight.
go Great Ape, which makes him super OP.
Yeah. So then, Goku gets his friends back together, and they have to go find the Dragon Balls because then they can make a wish, and that wish is to resurrect all those people that died from the Saiyans, except for, or I should say, at the hands of the Saiyans. So Raz doesn't come back, and Nappa doesn't come back, but the rest. Well, actually, wait, yeah. What?
No. They can't use the Dragon Balls because Kami's dead.
He died?
Yes, because Piccolo died.
Ah, that's
Piccolo
right, Piccolo
Tamaku.
died. That's right.
Yeah, because Piccolo dies. So basically, Piccolo and this guy who watches over the Earth
Are
are
the
like
same person.
linked,
Yeah.
and if one of them dies, then the other one dies. So Piccolo gets killed by Nappa,
Yep.
and then Kami dies, who is the guardian of Earth, and he's
Yep.
the one who created the Dragon Balls.
Yep.
So let's. Why were the Dragon Balls created?
Because
They were
Kami
just
was being
there.
nice.
Yeah, Kami is like is like a demigod kind of thing, and Namekians are basically wizards. And so he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna make these magical rocks that make dragons grant wishes and stuff. So then, well, somehow they figure out how to go to Namek, because I thought everyone was alive when they went to Namek. So they got resurrected somehow
No, they were in the other world.
the whole time.
Yeah, they were all.
Yeah, they got resurrected on Namek, didn't they?
Yeah, they were all waiting, getting
Yeah.
trained.
Because it was
by
just
Shinkai.
Krillin and Bulma.
Krillin, Bulma, and Gohan.
Yep. And then yeah,
And
that
Goku
makes
shows
sense.
up.
That's what happened.
Piccolo shows up.
So anyway, they're on their way to Namek because they figured out, oh my gosh, Namek also has Dragon Balls. We'll use their Dragon Balls to resurrect everyone that died. But guess what? Guess who's there? It's Frieza. He's the boss of a bunch of a galaxy universal wide band of thugs. Basically,
the baddie.
he's a militia, and he's kind of thinks highly of himself. I mean, he is so cocky, but deservedly so, because he's like the second most powerful or third most powerful person in the universe at this point.
You stupid monkey.
Because Beerus is sleeping, and Whis doesn't deal with that kind of thing. And then the only person more powerful than Frieza is King Cold.
King Cold is not more powerful than Frieza.
Yeah, he is.
How? He basically just gets straight up murked in that episode.
That's because Trunks was better than both of them by far.
That's true, but
talking about
he
at
also
this
went Super Saiyan on him.
Did. Yep. So they go to Namek. Frieza's also after the Dragon Balls because he's like, oh, I can just wish myself and be immortal. So all of his men are killing all the local Namekians, trying to steal all the Dragon Balls. So it's this little like who gets to them first situation. Then Vegeta lands on it because he's like, wait, I'm gonna use Dragon Balls and wish for immortality first before Frieza. And then we learned that Vegeta was actually a part of Frieza's army this whole time, and Frieza is responsible for the destruction of the home planet of Planet Vegeta, which is where the Saiyans come from.
Oh no.
I know, it's really bad. But Vegeta thought that that Vegeta was destroyed by
Piccolo, or not Piccolo.
no, like
Frieza.
well, no, he thought it was of weird natural causes. He didn't know Frieza destroyed it. And then he figures it out and gets this huge revenge plot.
Oh, Frieza. Most annoying character.
Oh, he's so good. So now we got
Stupid monkey.
Frieza hires the Ginyu Force, who are 5 very flamboyant and eccentric fighters. They hunt down the the Z fighters that are still alive, which is just Krillin, Gohan, and then Vegeta joins them because only the 3 of them together could even stand a chance against the 5 of them. And then Goku's slowly on his way to Planet Namek to fight Frieza. And all the while he's still training.
He's training at 100 times gravity.
His spaceship has high gravity.
100 times normal gravity.
Yep.
So
He's super strong.
Yep, he gets to Namek, saves his son and Krillin and Bulma and even Vegeta when Vegeta was mortally wounded during the fight. And he just basically just destroys, hones all of the Ginyu Force -2 because the first guy actually died from
Frieza.
no, from he died too. I'm thinking of
You're thinking of Zarbon
yeah, Zarbon.
or Kui?
No, Zarbon.
Because Kui and Zarbon and
Which is the one that controls like he makes
That's-
little freezes time.
Goldo. He's Ginyu Force. Zarbon's not Ginyu Force.
Zarbon's just the Frieza Force.
Yeah, Zarbon's just with
Okay.
Frieza. Same with what's his face? The pink guy.
The other guy.
The other Frieza Force guy. Yeah, basically the other guy.
Yep.
Frieza.
So Goku pawns the Ginyu Force. He defeats Captain Ginyu, and now we get to a fight between Goku, Frieza.
Real quick, you skipped over something that's pretty funny.
Which
Captain
part?
Ginyu can trade bodies with people. So basically, he stabs himself, and then switches bodies with Goku, and now he has Goku's body. And he's trying to trick everyone that he's Goku, but they all know something's wrong. And then Goku gets Captain Ginyu to switch bodies back with him, but instead of Captain Ginyu going into his body, he goes into the body of a frog. So he's a frog now.
Yeah, he comes back in
Super.
Dragon Ball, the movie Revival of F.
Oh, he comes back in Revival.
And then he dies again.
Stupid.
So now we got a fight between Goku and Frieza, and Frieza's kicking Goku's butt. Then Frieza kills Krillin, and Krillin is Goku's like bestest friend in the whole world.
You are my best friend.
Something in Goku's brain just snaps, and he goes just total ham on Frieza. But before that, he's just kind of standing still, glitching out. His face, he's just twitching like an epileptic during a thunderstorm, and he's just going crazy. His eyes are brightly colored. His hair is flashing from black to yellow and back to black. And then after 3 episodes, he just screams and becomes Super Saiyan. So great, so good. Then when he's a Super Saiyan, he's basically just like way better. But Frieza still tries to put up a fight. So then what Frieza does is he attempts to blow up the planet, which he does in the end. It's like a ticking time bomb. But he destroys the core of the planet, so the planet's on meltdown. So they have 5 minutes to
Which
fight
turns
each
out to be like 60 episodes.
other.
Ugh.
Then Frieza tries. He's so nice. He's not gonna kill Frieza. He just wants to beat him to a pulp. So nice. But Frieza ends up throwing a Destructo Disc, which is a laser disc that can cut through anything, and it tracks people. Goku is able to outmaneuver the Destructo Disc and make it hit Frieza. So
Mhm.
Frieza cuts himself in half. You'd think he'd be dead, because that makes sense. But he didn't. It's what's the what's that movie where it's like a little not rat, but like it's a little mammal creature. He's like, "Did you die?" Unfortunately, yes. But I lived. You guys ever seen that? Okay, hold on.
No.
Hold on. Let me just look it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well while he's looking that up, I will continue. Basically, Goku defeats Frieza. Planet Namek explodes, unfortunately. The wishes that are used from Planet Namek, they actually on Namek you get 3 wishes instead of just 1. So the first wish, what was the first wish? I don't remember. It was something. But basically, they use the wishes to bring back the victims of Frieza, so all the Namekians that have died, and they also use the wishes to bring back the Z fighters that have died, and then teleport all the Namekians off of of Namek that's going to blow up onto New Namek, which is just a planet somewhere in the middle of space. Oh, let's see. Everyone
Interesting.
revived. And then there's a really, really crappy like filler arc with Garlic Jr. that really sucks. Yep, that doesn't have anything to do with this yet.
Are
Okay,
we?
so
Yep.
basically now.
Okay.
Oh wait. Well, that was the Frieza saga basically. So if we want to finish with that, we could.
Well, the Frieza saga ends whenever all the Z Warriors get resurrected. Last episode.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, last
Yeah, so
episode.
we skipped over like tons and tons and tons of stuff, but that's what it exists.
So that's Dragon Ball and a snitch.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess if you could
some-
even say if that was a snitch, then I don't
Sitch.
even know. Oh, a sitch.
Sitch. Snitch.
I don't know. There's so
That's-
much that you could actually like go into. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of ridiculous.
So yeah, highly recommend it. Watch it if
Really?
you haven't. It has some of the best
Really?
fighting scenes, and then you have to watch it the regular way first, because then when you watch the abridged, it just makes everything so funny, because you know the frustration memes, they just hit harder.
They hit harder.
Okay, so I found the thing I was talking about. It's the "But I Live" meme. It's from Ice Age. When it's like a little
Oh,
okay.
it's the Weasel guy.
the weasel guy. Yep. They're
Yeah.
like, "Were you killed?" Sadly, yes, but I lived.
Why? It's sad that we know that.
Good stuff.
Oh man. Going through this like timeline thing, there's so much.
Well, Dragon Ball's been going since the 80s.
Oh my goodness.
So, I mean, there's been a couple like kind of breaks, but it's 2020. This show is almost 40 years.
Plus all
At
of
least.
the movies that have taken place within all the canon. Which none of the movies are technically canon.
I think we should watch the movie. And then next podcast we can discuss it.
What movie?
The Dragon Ball movie.
There's so many movies.
The live action.
Oh no!
yeah.
Please God, no! Oh
Feet.
God, no!
That's what we're watching on your
Oh,
Discord thing. We're gonna-
okay.
Somebody's gonna pay for that.
Someone's gonna pay $5 to watch that.
Is that how much it costs?
Probably me.
There's no way it's
we can
fine.
check
I
it.
bet it's on Netflix or something stupid.
It's not.
How is it not? Somebody has to
Because the
have
movie's
that.
terrible.
Somebody has to have that.
Oh, it's just straight cancer.
I think that's next episode.
Yeah, it's $4.
Oh my goodness. $4.
It's on Hulu.
Oh, there
it
you go.
is?
Yep.
Well,
Alright,
I have
so,
Hulu with no ads, so let's do it.
Boom.
Either Friday or this weekend or something, maybe Wednesday even, or no. Yeah, well, we'll find out. So, well, I think that's kind of sums up the.
That was extraordinary, wouldn't you say?
That was.
I would conclude.
So
I don't feel like
extra
a gentleman, but man, do I feel extraordinary.
I concur. That was very extraordinary.
Well,
Until next time.
join us next time.
Craig.
Come on, Craig. Come on.
Craig.